going to talk about a couple of exercises I've been using with my students to help them develop their double bass coordination. It starts out really simple. I'm using stick control pages 5, 6, and 7, and what I'm doing is I'm playing the hands and the feet in unison. And that's basically it. I just go down the line. I pick a tempo where I can play it evenly without any flamming, and then I just keep them measuring their progress each week and essentially adding a couple of beats per minute per week if possible to increase their speed and their dexterity. Again, the main thing is playing evenly with no flamming. So what I'm doing in my particular case is I'm using the Drumometer. You're familiar with the Drumometer. It's nothing more than a device that counts the number of strokes that I'm playing. It's got a little trigger on the pad. And since if you look at each line, there's essentially 16 individual strokes. It's 2 measures in cut time, right? So, and I'm doing each line 20 times. So 20 times 16 comes out to be 320 strokes. So when the thermometer reaches 320, I've completed one line. So it just helps me not having to count. I can concentrate on my hands and my feet. So here's an example. So if I take it and I'm playing at, say, 70 beats a minute in cut time, and let's say I play line 1, okay, which is alternating pattern. It'd be 1E and 2E and Okay, my objective there is playing rebound strokes. Rebound strokes both with the hands and with the feet. So I don't want to bury the beater, and I also don't want to play with heels up. I'm playing with heels down. Okay, I want to develop my ability to play with heels down and build some strength in the ankles by so doing that. So, you know, it's a pretty effective exercise. By the time you finish a page, depending on what tempo you're going, you could spend upwards of an hour just on this exercise alone. And if you monitor that every week, I think you're going to see some really remarkable changes. So here's another example. Just if we did line 5, which is our standard paradiddle sticking, it would sound like this in unison. 1, 2, ready, is. And again, the objective is to stay as relaxed as possible. As soon as you encounter any tension, then obviously you're at the wrong tempo. You need to back it off and then keep working your way up against that imaginary wall, if you will. And if you do it in slow increments each time, you'll see some remarkable results. Okay, the second exercise that I've been using makes use of the Beatnik Analyzer. For those of you familiar with the analyzer, it allows you to measure the accuracy of your subdivision. So, for example, if I'm playing in cut time and I'm playing 2 measures of cut time per line, I'm essentially, from the analyzer's perspective, I'm playing 16th notes. 1E and 2E and 1E and 2E and 1, 2, 1. Okay, so when I play that, I'm going to measure the accuracy of each of those subdivisions and see how well it lines up as I add the feet to the equation. So for example, if I were playing this tempo, 60 beats on the analyzer, it would be 1, 2, 1, 2. With the backbeat, 1, 2, it'd be 1. And my objective again is to using rebound strokes on the pedals, not trying to bury the beater, letting the beater rebound, and playing with my heels down. Okay, so in this particular case, I'm using the Drumometer as well to measure the amount of strokes that I play with my left hand. So if there's 2 backbeats per measure, that's 4 per line. 4 times 20, if I'm doing 20 consecutive reps, that's 80 individual strokes. So when the Drumometer reaches 80, I've done one line 20 times. So it's very straightforward and pretty easy to keep track of, and that way I don't have to count measures. So pretty simple technology. Drumometer measuring strokes, the Beatnik Analyzer measuring accuracy within the subdivision. So if you have these tools at your disposal, make use of them. Very simple to do. Okay, I hope that was useful.